Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, what? Oh. Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, I need to look into that. My name is Carly, and this is my first ever video, so be nice or don't. Let's get into it. Times are real tough. They're like, everyone's flipping out. Everyone's going crazy. So what do I decide to do? Make a YouTube channel. Quarantine time. What is everyone doing? Everyone's like really over their like schedule and their way of like living. I'm gonna share with you guys what I have been doing during quarantine time. So these are my like top 5 things that are going on with me in the past 5 weeks. Coming in at number 1, TV. If you know me, you know I strive off of TV. TV, movies, everything. I can quote it. Like, if you have not seen a movie that I love, like, I will shame you for a long time. I get really, really into movies. Growing up, I would wake up earlier just so I could like watch Arthur on TV with my bowl of cereal. And I would like force my mom to like look out for the bus while I watched TV. That was like my childhood. So now that I'm back home, it's only natural that I like watch TV again. So here are 3 things I've been really into. Number 1, we all know it. We all love it. We've all seen it. I was not into it first. Got really into it in the end. Tiger King. Joe Exotic, Tiger King, Carol Baskin kills her husband 100%. Okay, the thing with Tiger King. I didn't actually like watch all of it. I watched about like 4.5 episodes of it. Just like fine. My family started it and I was really not into it because I was like, this is really bad against animals and I love me some animals. So I went upstairs and I was like, no, not into this. Came downstairs when the next day, they had 4 episodes left and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Into it. So good, so fun, so like weird and crazy and like you think like, what the heck? Like, what? Like, what? So fun. So that's how I feel about Tiger King. Coming into the second show, I started Gilmore Girls again. Gilmore Girls. Love that show with all my heart. How do I become Lorelai? I'm Lorelai where I'm like all over the place and like a mess and like figure stuff out somehow. But like, she's a good time. She's so fun. I feel like that's me. It's so crazy. So I'm watching that again. I wish I could talk as fast. And then the third one is Dave. Oh my gosh. Okay. This show about Lil Dicky, it's called Dave because that's his real name, is so hilarious. I actually sit there and like laugh to myself, and then I text my friend and like me and him, we laugh about it, and like so uncomfortable. It has like a little bit of like curb humor. I think like the writers are the same or something. Highly recommend. Like so good, so good. Coming in number 2 for things I'm doing during quarantine, this should honestly be moved to number 1 because I'm on it, I think, 20 out of 24 hours a day. Like, I really think in the middle of the night, I, like, sleepwalk and I watch the videos. I'm talking about TikTok. TikTok is fire. It is amazing. I got hooked, but I was embarrassed about it because it wasn't, like, cool yet. It wasn't, like, quarantine time, so it wasn't cool yet. So I would do it secretly, and then like, more people were like, Carly, TikTok's so funny. You should get it. I'm like, I've had it for 5 years. Come on. And then I was like proud to like scroll and stuff. And I full on wanted to become a TikToker, but I don't think I'm coordinated for that. But basically, it makes me want to become a better me because there's all these people who are like, yo, weight loss check, or like, oh, glow up in 5 steps. And I'm like, hey, but then I don't follow through. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I've been getting good tie-dye videos, workout videos, like dances that I can't do because I'm not coordinated. But if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'll leave it in the link below, like a link in the description. Go check me out. Like, people think I'm, like, funny on there, but, like, I'm not. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. Number 2 thing I've been doing nonstop, but this was, like, always. This wasn't, like, a quarantine thing. I have been obsessed with YouTube. I have YouTubers that I watch, that I love, that are, like, amazing. All-time favorite YouTuber, Chris Clemens. If I can be friends with one person in the entire world, it would be Chris Clemens. He just, like, gets it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, the next one, Margot Lee. Love her. She's, like, she's a senior in college, so she's my age. Or maybe a year younger than me. But she goes to Syracuse, dream school. She went there, or goes there, and she's just, like, a go-getter. Like, she's gonna run the world one day because she's, like, an entrepreneur, businesswoman. Like, she knows what she wants, she gets it, but, like, she's also, like, really fun and really cute and, like, has great, like, oh, like, make a planner for yourself and, like, get fresh air and, like, look at me, like, you know, like, one of those, like, you're really fun. I really, really like you. Okay, and then the 4th YouTube thing, and then I really gotta move on. Like, how do people cut these videos down? Oh, it's this channel called What If, and it basically, like, explains to you what would happen, like what if you got swallowed by a whale, and it, like, tells you, like, you would not survive, but, like, it goes through, like, what if you were the last person, like, Earth blew up and you were stuck on the International Space Station. Like, things like that are so freaking cool. That you like ask yourself these questions, but you, like, don't have the scientific background to back up an answer. So this, like, tells you the answer, and it's so fascinating. It is just, like, mind-boggling. 4th thing I'm doing during quarantine. We're all doing it. I don't know why I feel like I'm not special that I'm, like, watching TV on TikTok, on YouTube. Like, I'm not. Instagram low-key, like, makes me sad and happy because you're, like, looking at people, like, some are living their best lives and, like, getting into shape and, like, figuring out their life and working from home and connecting with family and, like clapping for nurses. But then you're also, like, this is so sad that people need to, like, clap for nurses because they're risking their lives. And, like, wow, people are, like, really, really, like, being affected by this virus, and it's really sad. The 5th thing I've been doing, this is, like, a real big deal for me. I don't read. I'll name you the books I've read. I read the first Hunger Games. Loved it. So good. I read all 3 50 Shades of Grey. I read things that, like, are either relatable or, like, aspirational. So, a book that I was obsessed with, that I still am obsessed with, American Royals. It's literally a life that I wish I could have lived. Basically, it's all about, like, the Revolutionary War happened. We're done with England. But then the people are like, George Washington, like, do you want the crown? Because, like, that's all they know. They don't know what this whole, like, democracy, president being voted in situation is. So they're like, George, Washington, do you want the crown? And he's like, give me the crown. I want the throne. So then it's like flash forward to, like, I don't even know, maybe it was like 2018, 2017. The House of Washington is still on the throne. And it, like, basically follows these 4 girls. One is in line to be the next queen. The second one's the princess. The third one is the princess's best friend. And the 4th one is this other girl that, like, I don't want to ruin the whole thing, but, like, this other girl. So American Royals, highly, highly, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. good. And the last book, I'm like embarrassed. It's called Blitzed, and it's the third one in a trilogy, and I accidentally read that one first. And like reading it, I'm like, okay, they're not explaining a lot of things. Like they explain things, but I was just like, jump right in. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? And it would like jump right in, but then it also like went from like 0 to 100 real quick, where it's like all of a sudden like all these things are happening in like the last like 10 chapters. And I'm like, what the actual heck is going on? And then I realized, I was like, oh, I think this is the sequel. And then my mom looks it up, and my mom's like, Carly, that is the third one. There are 2 actually. And now I have to read the other 2, even though like I don't really care. But so that is the 5 things I've been doing during quarantine. Thank God. I feel like you guys got to know me a lot, but you guys will get to know me more throughout the videos I'm doing. If you guys have like suggestions or like of like what I could do better, what if you liked this kind of video, if you guys like think that I should stop and like really just abandon ship, let me know, and leave this video a like, and definitely comment. Please subscribe. I will be hopefully uploading a lot, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.